Hey everybody, how we doing?
Morning, everybody.
Joe here.
Kevin.
I have never been more excited or ready for a finale of a season.
We're heading there. We're getting close.
2 episodes left, and I'm ready for some revelations to start happening. Not that I'm not enjoying the show. I really am. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. It's just that there's so much going on.
Yeah.
Where I'm just at the point where it's like, what's happening? You know.
No, absolutely.
But also at the same time, plotting this season has been brilliant. Honestly. The last episode, so much has happened. So much
for sure.
Light. Obviously Kate, the new handler, Lyric, him being, he's going all in. He's tearing things up. He killed Kate, and he's not responsible for Emmett and Leanne's murder, but at the same time, it's like it's interesting that like we're ramping up that storyline again while having the Lyric situation happen.
Yeah, I think I don't know.
Like how
everything's going to fit together. Obviously, there's a lot of like independent pieces right now.
Yeah,
but I feel like however we end this season, Stan is going to be a big part of it because I feel like the investigation into the murders is going to be a big piece of how we wrap this up. And I feel like Stan is the person to get that done because we've kind of really, other than the fact he's kind of had a mental meltdown, Stan has very much been on the back burner this season as far as advancing the plot a little bit. It's mostly been about the deterioration of his life and him kind of being used as a pawn.
Yeah.
He's an asset now.
We're gonna have this guy miserable over here.
Right.
We'll focus on the main characters. But at the same time, he might save Nina. Because he's gonna have to.
He's gonna have to.
They're gonna send her back to Russia.
Right. Well, because Nina's gotta go get a lot of information from him. She basically has to go turn him into a spy into a spy asset at this point.
Yeah.
Or she's going back to Russia or to the Soviet Union to be tried as a traitor. So the stakes are really high for her.
I don't know. Do you think Stan joins the cause all of a sudden for Nina?
No. I think Stan might compromise himself a little bit more. Stan might do some stuff he shouldn't do.
Yeah,
but
he has.
Right. But at no point do I feel like Stan is going to be like, okay, well, I'm working for the Soviets now, and that's how it's going to be because I love Nina. I don't think Stan is.
Here's why
is that compromised. I don't think.
Here's why I think he could be. I'm not saying he is. I'm not saying it's definite. I'm just saying because we had that moment with him and Henry. Where he's like, I've always wanted to be an FBI agent.
Right.
And then we already seen him get the files out there. And Sandra is leaving him.
Yeah. He's definitely
doesn't have anything. And I think he's a little disillusioned with everything. I mean, obviously the Almador thing was last season, but I think he's to a breaking point where he's like, I can't afford to lose anything else. I'm all in on Nina. I think he's putting all his chips on her. But at the same time, I could be wrong, and he could just become full-blown.
You could just sink himself into his work and kind of spiral there.
So it could go one of two ways. Obviously, I think it would be interesting if he turns coat and all of a sudden is like working for the Russians.
Yeah, but then they have no one chasing him.
That's true. Well,
they lose their. The American government has to be the big foe for Philip and Elizabeth. They have to be.
In many ways,
if you take Stan out of that, then it's like, okay, so you got to reintroduce a new threat and Stan, the next door neighbor that could catch them at any time, isn't a thing anymore.
Yeah,
I don't think so. I don't think Stan just becomes a Russian asset
with 6 seasons.
I think it's only 4 or 5.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Right.
But there's plenty of room for us to be wrong. But at the same time,
we don't know. No, obviously, we have no idea.
I don't know when 2 episodes is going to happen.
I would just storyline. Right. I just feel like narratively, Stan flipping sides doesn't make sense
unless they bring out a bigger shark.
Exactly. That's what you'd have. That's what you'd have to do. But I mean, I think the American government has to be a threat, and I think 2 seasons in a 4-season show we've really established that threat is Stan.
Real quick, how do you feel about Lyric as a villain?
He's a great villain. He's perfect.
He's awesome, isn't he?
Yeah, because he's formidable. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's a loose cannon, and he's very capable. He's actually a threat to Philip and Elizabeth. He's the one person that they've gone up against that they're like, this could actually be a problem.
Like, he's a person where it's like, I don't know if either one of them can handle them by themselves, let alone together.
Right, because they haven't tried. They haven't fought with.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's creepy, it's terrifying, and I cannot wait to hop into this.
Yeah, and I'm also kind of wondering how once we kind of resolve that, where do we kind of go from there as far as because there's so much still left. Yeah, exactly.
I know.
Because since he killed the handler, does he have any idea? I mean, I feel like he kind of shut off his own.
Yeah, he was getting
his own information line, right, to get to them. I mean, obviously he's capable of thinking of things I can't think of.
We didn't see it, but my guess is that he's like, so he's watching the apartment, but also Kate left a note in the bathroom
Right.
for them to find, and she found it. So maybe it's one of those situations where he's like, I'm going to let them find me.
Possible.
I don't know.
Possible, yeah. Right. We do want to go ahead and welcome Patrick Anthony and Aaron Newsett, our Patreon group. Thanks so much, guys. We're glad you're here with us.
Yes, we are. If you guys are watching this on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel. If you want to hit the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all the new content we have coming your way.
Yeah, if you'd like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else we've watched or are watching, please check out a link in the description below to our Patreon page. We're at least 4 episodes ahead of every show we're watching over on Patreon from over on YouTube, including The Americans. So you watch this on YouTube, want to keep going, you can jump over there and do that. You will have to sync and watch along on your own streaming service or device. You're only going to see and hear us for copyright purposes.
Yeah.
We're also watching 30 Rock right now, the Patreon exclusive.
Being a season 3 by the time you guys see it.
Yeah.
The FBI knows about Emmett and Leanne.
Are you sure?
Yeah. And Stan Beeman paid their son a visit.
He's doing a great gravelly voice.
He does, doesn't he?
In an alternate universe, he'd be a great Batman.
He's Welsh.
Oh, yeah. Christian Bale's Welsh, too.
Yeah.
I will find a way out. For you and for me.
I can't go back.
See, that's where I think Stan's going to do something drastic here.
Yeah.
I did really do.
Kate's dead.
Probably.
I'm going down there. I'm going to get Jared.
Let's move past that. Kate's dead. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Until we know what's going on, I
Yeah, you're right. I'll stay. Kids shouldn't be in the house alone.
Yeah.
signal from here.
I don't think that's a good idea.
What are the odds the FBI is signal chasing in Falls Church right now?
Okay, go. I'll do it when the kids are in bed.
But can Larry trace that, though?
Yeah. The FBI might not be looking, but he might.
can.
Yeah.
They're going to have to Mr. and Mrs. Smith it in their house.
Right.
There was an emergency at work. I'm going to head into the office.
Did a plane full of your clients crash?
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Yeah.
I have to leave straight from school tomorrow. I need to pack tonight.
Paige, I'm so sorry. I wanted to help you, but I just...
Philip can do it now. He's staying there until they go to bed.
Well, I mean, she's also old enough to pack her own suitcase for a weekend.
Sure, I get it. It's
I know she wanted to have mother-daughter bonding time, but it's really not that vital, I wouldn't feel like.
all right. So the family stuff's starting to come ahead a little bit there.
Yeah. I'm 90% sure that Paige is going to know at some point what they are.
They teased it at the end of last season, and
I thought they would know by now,
kind of dropped it. Yeah.
Right.
Her character arc has been very interesting too.
Mhm.
Paige's whole connection to this.
Oh, yeah. They're being weird on the captioning on this.
They are. Okay, go away. Closed caption.
They will when the next person talks. That's what it's been doing. It's been sticking like that. So when they find out that Larrick's back in America, which they're going to find out in this probably, it might be too late.
Yeah.
Paige, hang up the phone and let me and Mom talk, please. And if we catch you listening in again, we will take that phone out of your room.
It is Paige being awful.
You got me for a second.
Yeah.
But listen, remember what we used a couple of years back to let that guy Andy know we were friends?
Yes.
They said it would work with the boy, too.
Okay.
The kid in Moscow like they did the baby.
Yeah.
Get home soon.
Yeah.
I will.
Stay strapped. Yeah, something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
This is a bad vibe.
The tension is really high right
Yeah.
now, isn't it?
I think the 3 things a person should focus on every day are health, growth, and community. Don't you?
Yeah, he's being watched. Yeah,
big
for sure.
Go. Just go.
I came before to check on you because I knew they'd want me to.
You knew my parents.
Tension killing me.
Yeah.
Go.
I know.
Go.
It's like
I'm waiting for like a bullet to snap.
I was too. I was
Yeah,
like, something's going to go wrong here. Although Larrick is obviously patient. Yeah.
Plates. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. He's able to track him.
Mm-hmm.
He is a very capable villain.
I can't imagine it being any good. I mean, the first one was terrible. It was nothing like the TV show at all. Although Khan was on the show, so
Oh,
Star Trek.
Talk about Star
Yeah.
Trek, yeah.
Henry, Star Trek 2 is awesome.
Yeah.
So be careful of the protest. Don't get arrested.
Guess I'm not gonna see Mom.
They have such an awkward relationship.
are we gonna go to Pennsylvania to bail her out?
She's not gonna get arrested.
Yes, she is.
You're late.
Yeah, he is.
She taught you that signal. That if someone said it, that meant you could trust them.
I was wondering what that 3 things was, yeah.
There are some problems, and you might be in some danger. With what happened to your family, you can understand we want to be very careful.
It just won't be in America.
Yeah. How's Russia sound?
You enjoying the cold weather?
I know you have the strength inside to get through this.
Honestly, like, can I just risk it? I mean,
Yeah.
I won't say anything.
I was wondering if he was following him. So he bugged Jared.
I am so
That'd be
sorry
fun.
I didn't make it back here last night, but brought your favorite Danish.
Oh, good.
Always bring Danish.
Yeah. He stole for some information for him. He was really mad about being called ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you get these?
People just
They'll have
leave
no
them
wrath,
on
then.
top of the mail robot.
That's really funny because that's
Stan
exactly what
just said
Stan
that.
said. Yeah.
I've made several complaints. No one listens. So I think your office should know about it.
It's like,
Oh.
I love you so much right now.
You want proof Agent Gadd isn't running a secure facility. You have it.
You should take these back. He knows that like she's gonna be in trouble for that. Yeah.
The clerks don't want to be bothered if it's after hours, so people leave them on the floor outside the door to the file room
yeah.
overnight.
He's so excited.
It's like, yeah, you can't lose your position.
You
Oh,
don't
this
have
poor
to
woman.
hide anything from me. I even love your toupee.
Whoa!
Oh, that's funny. Of course, they're married. Of course, she's gonna know.
Yeah. Like, he's sleeping and she's just kind of like,
Yeah, it's like you have bobby pins in your hair. Away. I touched your head.
it's like, can I see you without your toupee? No.
No.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Elizabeth comes home, he's just like shaving.
Gotta have a bald spot now.
Yeah.
The Stan's gonna get a car, a clean car.
How are you today, sir?
Good.
Not a lot of miles.
Yeah.
Back and forth a lot. She had a gambling problem. Another bad habit.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I got a car. Yeah.
If you want your niece to have a safe, comfortable ride, a ride that demonstrates how much she means to you, this will do the trick.
Oh, man.
This guy's good.
Yeah.
I can't fill out the registration right now. I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Not a problem on my end.
So it's just, Stan's letting him know this is for some shady stuff.
Yeah. This guy gets it.
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Give me the cash, I'll take care of
I'm
everybody.
probably going to do something illegal with this car.
Everybody always does.
Yeah.
When you're done, put everything, including your shoes, into your backpack and bring it back to me.
Okay.
This is how they lose the signal.
It's like, I put a fake mustache in there, too.
Right.
It's my husband's.
He's got plenty.
Yeah.
They do have to hide like all their disguises around their house with their kids and
I know.
everything. It's like, oh, my daughter doesn't find all my wigs.
They always just be like, Halloween party.
Right.
Halloween party
I've been to
76.
30 different Halloween parties.
I'll come in a few days. I'll let you know and help with everything.
But will it be in this country?
No.
No. So is he going to follow the kid or her? I'm guessing her.
I mean, the kid's not really the end game.
Right.
So
She is. He wants
Yeah.
her.
he played this one really well.
Yeah.
Now, there's a good chance he takes the kid and holds the kid hostage so he can get to them.
That's possible too. That's a really good possibility, actually. It'd be easier than grabbing her.
And she is right there, but still.
Yeah, but a controlled environment would be better.
And it's good dramatic tension.
Yeah. See, he's not tracking anymore. He's after the kid.
If I was her, I would just I'd go with him all the way to the train station.
Right. Oh, never mind. The clothes got left at the bug is left here. He did get away.
It's good.
Yeah.
Nina, I've got everything ready.
This is not going to go well, is it? Wow, this is how they flip him.
There are alternatives that are better for me than to send this document to your superiors and hurry back to Moscow.
I just don't think Stan is the guy that they're going to be able to play like this. I think he's going to react violently somehow.
When you deliver the Echo program to me, I will let Nina Sergeyevna go free.
That's obviously not going to happen.
I'm waiting for him to go John Wick. It's not going to happen, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. I just think he's a really capable, dangerous guy to try to play like this. I think he's going to find an alternative.
Yeah, no, they're all making very bad choices here.
Yeah. They're really gambling that Stan's just going to say,
Yeah.
okay,
I don't know.
instead of looking for a third door, you know?
Good plan.
I mean, he might just kill the resident insurance and run with her, you know?
Yeah. He's like, I just bought a car.
Yeah.
I mean, I love them, I do. But it's like I don't even know who they are.
That's funny.
And sometimes I think he's having an affair, or she's having an affair, or both.
Okay, so she sees more than I thought she did.
Yeah.
They want us to move on something now. Paint samples they use on the stealth aircraft.
How are they supposed to get those? The old guy? No, he's fired.
Why was Kate meeting him out of disguise? And why would the center tell him about his parents? They don't have to do that to give him money.
That's how it is, I guess.
Life in the big leagues.
Yeah.
No friends, no girlfriend. Gutsy, smart, reliable. I kind of like him.
I like John Carroll Lynch
Yeah.
too.
No, I think it's the.
Well, I
Is
think
it
it's
him, or are they talking about the guy who was dying?
Yeah, that's John Carroll Lynch.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
We're looking for a runaway boy, 16 years old.
It's creepy.
I hate this guy. Yeah.
There was a boy with brown hair. He took the train alone about an hour ago.
Where's he going?
Upstate New York.
It's kind of amazing how easy that is. You know,
Right.
You flash a badge, all of a sudden people are like, "Oh yeah, for sure."
Do you have a warrant?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Maybe not in 2024 anymore, but I mean, back then,
Now you'd have to
of course, officer. Yeah,
I'm just tracking this. I'm a random guy tracking a boy.
yeah.
Okay, let's see some paperwork on
like
this.
Mystic River.
Yeah, exactly. Really, yeah.
Get in the car.
They make radar absorbent paint, and we need a sample. But you would have to get on the shop floor.
Yeah, that's a tough ask for an accountant. Yeah.
I'll make some calls. I'll let you know when I can get into the factory. As for the floor, once I'm there, I might be able to wander on.
I don't know why I think he did it, but I think he's responsible in some way. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Why are we still seeing him? You know what I mean? There's something off about that character.
In looking into stealth, I discovered a computer program they use called Echo.
He is going to try to get it.
Echo, it's called. I don't really understand it. Computer stuff. Who does?
He doesn't care. Yeah.
Well, because he trusts him. Stan's been such a Boy Scout.
Right. He trusts Stan and doesn't know that he should.
He trusts Stan even after he killed a guy.
Yeah.
Come on. I have dinner for you.
Dinner's going to be cold.
How's he going to get here to them? Unless he already got there.
Yeah.
Нина хорошо справилась. Это ее обязанность. И она выполняет ее хорошо. Лучше, чем кто бы то ни было.
He's trying to get her out too. So
Gotcha.
Stan and this guy are
For
both
a
trying to
second,
get
I
her
thought
out. Yeah.
she was in on the setup.
There's only one place. I get you to check it out tomorrow.
Marnina.
Or she signed up for it. She's like, beat me.
I don't think so. I think that because I don't know. You think?
Yeah.
Well, he was saying, yeah, she's gonna have a trial unless this happens.
И не могу представить себе более умного и способного сотрудника.
Listen to this one. This one's got a better plan.
No, he's telling her to run too. They're both telling her the same thing.
I think some money gets you a little farther than a car.
Well, he was going to get her money too. He said he's going to get her car.
I
money.
guess so. Yeah. All right.
Hey, see you later.
Bye. Have fun.
Your kid doesn't like you, man.
Yeah.
Your wife doesn't like you.
You want me to move out?
Yeah.
No. I'm gonna move in with him.
Oh.
He's
She's like, nah.
able to be in the flow of things.
That was a nice answer. Not to hurt his feelings.
They're gonna get a phone call here in a minute. I guarantee it. As the boy.
I mean, how does he get to... I don't know how he gets from the train station to the house. The safe house. But I mean, obviously he can do whatever he wants. He's quite capable.
One heck of a tracker, I guess.
Right.
I don't know.
I mean, he's gotten this far.
I spoke to the secretary of the church. They're up there. They're fine.
So they wanted to send me to Australia as a kid. I'd be like, let's go.
Yeah.
Good day, mate.
Sounds like us.
We had each other. We were older. Our parents hadn't just been killed.
I just mean he has no choice.
He'll figure it out. He'll suck.
If Paige and Henry were in his shoes, they wouldn't. They'd be dead in an alley in a week.
Paige is smarter than anyone.
Yeah. They, outsmarted the creep in that one episode.
Yeah, a lady in a truck.
What kind of truck?
Yeah, you're right. He's going to find him.
Man. All right. Yeah.
And then this becomes a completely different thing when he does.
Yep. All right. Well, one heck of a tee up there for the last episode.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun just in terms of setup.
It's so freaking tense the whole time.
So we've got a final episode that's probably on some level going to have with, does Stan go full treason or more full treason?
Full treason.
Oh, yeah.
Never go full treason.
Never go full treason. But Stan is on the verge of going full treason.
Mm-hmm.
Stan and Oleg are both trying to chuck Nina in a car and get her out of Dodge. Because they're both in love with her.
Yeah, Nina's awesome.
And then we have Larrick, who's just about to kill the woman and kidnap this boy in order to lure out our leads here.
This is how you do it.
Yeah, this is building great.
I don't know why I think that John Carroll Lynch is so guilty, but like it just makes sense, right? He's the only other connection to Emmett and Leanne. Now he said he loved them. He was their friends. I just feel like it's misdirect. I don't know why I had that feeling. I could be. I hope I'm wrong. I really do, because like that would just be one crazy reveal. But like at the same time, something about him just throws me off a little bit. However, he's going through with the plan. He's wearing the souls. He's going to get the paint samples and stuff. I don't know. Maybe the point is it doesn't matter who killed Emmett Leanne, but at the same time,
I think there will be an explanation at some point.
I hope so. At the same time, they really shifted the focus to Larrick, didn't they?
Oh yeah, for sure.
They really shifted the focus over there.
He's the big threat on the season.
Yeah, and maybe the threat of who killed Emmett Leanne is saved for season 3.
I have no idea how the finale is going to go, but I will say there are so many storylines to wrap up that there's no way some of them don't go into season 3.
Yeah,
right. We kind of ended last season on a clean. It was a cliffhanger. It would have been shot, but it was clean, right?
Yeah.
All the real storylines had been done, and we knew that she was going to be healthy by the time the next season started.
Of course,
but we're starting all clean on the storylines.
Yeah,
I don't feel like this season's going to do that. I think there's just too much going on.
Nah, it's season 2. Yeah, every great second season of television, I think, has some kind of like unresolved end.
Sure.
I mean, like Breaking Bad season 2 ended up pretty clean, but at the same time, it was like, oh my god, I got to see where this character goes, because it was like morally more of a cliffhanger. You know what I mean? For Walter White. But this season, it's like there's so many storylines. There's so many.
Yeah, there are.
Do you think Nina either dies or gets out this season? And if that's the case, do you think she's on the show if she gets out?
I don't know. I mean, obviously, there's a number of things they can do. I don't feel like, the only thing I can say for sure, right, with one episode left, is I don't feel like going into season 3, Nina's in the same position, working at the Residentura, playing everybody. I feel like we are at the end of Nina's arc, however it goes, right? Nina may still be on the show, but I feel like that this version of Nina, who is working Oleg and working Stan, and working with Residentura as a double agent, triple agent, is going to be out. I don't think that's going to be a path that continues. At least not much longer.
If Stan commits treason and gets them the information they need, which is like so crucial. I mean, like we've seen the stealth, we've seen the flashbacks to Russia. Right. So the stealth thing is big. If he gets that to them, maybe she can stay.
Well, I think the idea is, and I think what Oleg's in the office saying is, if she pulls this off, she's done.
Yeah,
right. It's like, okay, we've gotten out of Nina what we can get out of Nina. And then she's earned her way out.
He'd want to send her away anyways.
Right.
He'd be like, all right, go where you want to go.
Right.
I hope we get a good finale for her character. The thing is, though, is that like a lot of these characters don't have happy endings.
No, and I don't see that very many of them doing it. I'm like, even when they got the baby out of the country
at the cost of the mother,
they still killed the mother.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't think this show's about happy endings for anyone. No. I don't think, wherever we are at the end of season 4, I don't think there's any way Stan has a happy ending. I think the best you can hope for is that when it's done, Elizabeth and Philip and their kids are out. You know what I mean? Either back in the Soviet Union, or free and clear in America to be travel agents or whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like that the closest thing happening we get is those 4 being out and everything else kind of falling apart. And the odds are really good that even that doesn't happen to where the 4 of them are good.
Yeah, something's gonna change.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it's a high stakes show.
This is like, so we talked about it earlier today with The Good Place, but how that's one of the hardest shows to predict. This show's pretty freaking hard too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like there's so many different options, so many different ways they can go with it. I mean, I really don't have any predictions. All I know is that like a big showdown is going to happen with Larrick, and that Nina's not in a good spot right now.
No, Nina can't stay in the same position. I think Granny comes back at some point too.
I hope so.
Since Kate's gone, I don't know if it's going to be in the finale or if it's next season. But I feel like Granny has to be back.
Poor Kate. The way
I know. It's like, I'm very excited you're doing this job, and you're dead.
And I'm dead. And they're like, what happened to Kate? She's probably dead. Which is
right. Yeah, that everyone's like, can't get hold of her. Think she's dead. Yep. All right. All right. We'll catch you in the next one, guys.
See ya.